Hello friends, welcome to Delectable Flavors. Today we are going to make a vegetarian pasta. So let's have a look at the ingredients we need for this. We need pasta. You can take any form that you like. And I have the colored peppers and a green capsicum, red pepper, orange pepper, yellow pepper all mixed, and they cut into little pieces and like this. And I do have a spinach leaves. I'm gonna finally chop them before I will put them in. You need oil, you need ricotta cheese, and I'm going to take 250 grams of ricotta cheese. I do have 300 milliliter of tomato basil sauce that I'm gonna use. And I have a couple of mushrooms. I'm using white, you can use brown, whatever the flavor or the variety you like. I have 1.5 teaspoon of salt. I have half teaspoon of garlic and ginger mixed paste. I have 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper. And I have some parsley flakes. It's again optional, it's up to you, and a pinch of nutmeg just to add a taste. So let's start. So first I'm going to boil my pasta, and we're going to boil until it's tender. So I'm going to put it in a water, and after that I'm going to add a little bit of oil so they're not going to mix to each other. So I have a little bit of oil in here, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt, and I'm going to add pasta to the hot water. And we can boil it until it's tender, and then we'll drain the water out. So we're going to let it boil, and it's going to take about 10 minutes. We're going to stir and we'll check. Almost you will see there is a change in a color. It's going to get lighter when it's ready. So we're going to wait for 10 minutes until it's ready. Okay, so now our pasta is getting ready on the other side, and we are going to start with our veggies now. So I have oil in the pot. So first I'm going to add the ginger garlic paste, which is half teaspoon. And meanwhile I'm going to cut the mushrooms. I'm cutting into thirds, first in half and then in thirds. If they're small, then you can cut in half. Now I'm going to cut the spinach leaves. You can use frozen spinach leaves if you like. I'm using the fresh one, the baby spinach, and I'm going to finally chop them into little kind of stripes of the spinach. It really makes the pasta yummy and very healthy. I'm going to give a nice stir, and then wait for 1 more minute, and then I'm going to add the... Now our pasta is almost ready. We're going to just give 2 more minutes. And for pasta, I took 750 grams of pasta pack. Now I'm going to add spinach. Now our pasta is ready. I'm going to put the flame on low, and I'm going to drain the water out of this pasta. Wash your pasta. After draining water out, you can wash the pasta with the cold water. This will prevent the pasta to touch and get stuck with the other pieces. So after boiling the pasta, I drained out the water. Now I added a tomato sauce in this. I added salt, pepper, black pepper, and nutmeg. And now I'm gonna cover it. So it's gonna be nicely cooked, and we're gonna give about 2 minutes. Now it's cooked nicely. So I'm going to add my ricotta cheese, and I'm going to mix it well with the sauce. Ricotta cheese is optional. If you don't like, you don't have to, but if you like, it really gives a good taste and a flavor. So we're going to just cover it for another minute. Now I'm going to add peppers. After adding peppers, I'm going to mix it up and give 1 more minute to cook the peppers so they're going to be light, chewable or tender. Make sure you stir it and try to cook on a high heat. Otherwise, sometimes the vegetables, they leave the water in your gravy or the sauce that we don't want it. So it needs to be cooked at high heat so it can be soaked up properly and quickly. I always add more vegetables, so it's going to be, pasta will be more on the healthier side. But it's up to you. If you don't like that many vegetables, you can exclude, or whatever the vegetables you like, you can add that. You can add those instead. Now I'm going to mix the pasta. Now we can mix it thoroughly. If you really like your pasta cheesy, you can add cheese. I'm taking half cup of cheese here. And if you don't like the cheesy pasta, then by all means you can take the cheese out. Now we are going to mix it well, and our pasta is almost ready. So now our pasta is ready. I'm going to serve it now. Now you can see our pasta is ready, and it's nice and cheesy. So if you like cheese, you can add more or less cheese based on that. So now our pasta is ready, and if you want, you can garnish it with the cheese also, but you can see it's nice and cheesy. So you can just serve it like this, and if you want, you can use a little bit of cheese in order to just garnish it from the top. So this is all about the pasta. I hope you liked our recipe for pasta. Please give us a thumbs up if you liked our recipe, and try to share with your friends as much as possible so they can enjoy the same good taste as you. For step-by-step instructions, you can visit our website, and we have a link in our description box below the video. So click on that and you will get a step-to-step instructions, and you can find even the quantity of the ingredients on our sites as well. So remember to stay tuned with us for every Thursday for new recipes. Till then, bye-bye.